There are many online tools for helping you understand mortgages, such as mortgage calculators, and you can make your own or download a loan amortization table. This is one that I have uploaded on Google Classroom. If you will make a copy, you can edit the title. Your first sheet will look something like this, and you'll be able to open that. In the row 6, you'll notice these are values that you can change. So I've already updated this with the problem that we were discussing in class. You'll notice that right here I have already found the monthly payment. And so this has a formula. It will rely on the spaces before it. You probably should not change that formula. Be careful with that. But the number there will automatically, you'll find the monthly payment just based on editing these, because of the formulas. And you'll notice this is a payment formula, which we did by using geometric series, but Excel already has a formula built in. The nice thing about these tables is it allows you to see the ending balance after each payment. So if we're making 360 payments, you'll have 360 rows here. You'll be able to see the ending balance. For each payment, you'll be able to see how much goes towards interest, how much goes towards principal. You'll see that so if I'm paying a roughly $500 payment, 366 of that is going towards my interest, and a much smaller value goes towards my principal. That's because I'm having to pay to loan this money, to borrow this money. One of the things that I want you to notice, we've already discussed this, if you go down and scroll down and look at these payments, since you're going to be paying for 30 years, over that time, you're paying a significant amount of interest. When I'm at my 226 payment, I have already paid $66,000 in interest over around 18 years. You'll notice I am paying still around $200 on interest and only around, not even quite $300 towards my principal. My principal is what I want to cut down. That is the actual amount that is going towards my home. So, something that I want you to notice, this is around 18 years, 226. If I increase my monthly payment, even by, suppose this might be a large number depending on what kind of a job you have, but perhaps you get a roommate. You can split some home costs, and you can suddenly add $150 to your monthly payment instead of just paying the minimum. You'll notice these values will change, and all of a sudden, by the 200 and around 235 payments, you're done with your mortgage. It's over. You've just taken a number of years off of your mortgage, as well as this cost, your total interest, and you can consider that as overall savings. So keep in mind, this extra $46,000 is added on to the amount of that original home. We said, for instance, if this was our loan amount, we had paid a 20% down payment, our home cost was already $122,000. So this is already putting us at $168. The additional monthly payments, those go directly towards the principal, and so it's cutting down your overall interest over time. If you can increase this, say 200, then all of a sudden you've already decreased your total interest, and as you're not even able to see the values, you've decreased the time amount for your loan as well. So these are things to keep in mind. I understand not everyone can add that amount, that kind of especially comparatively to this monthly payment, but a table such as this, I would encourage you to play around with it, investigate, and see how those values do affect your overall payments. So there are many online tools. I've included kind of a chart. This gives you an idea of, and not all of these are necessary right now, but this gives you an idea of what you might see online. This would give you a chart. You'll notice you have your balance overall. It's going down over the 30 years. Your interest and your principal. When your interest and your principal meet up, it's significantly far into your mortgage. Overall, you're going to be paying much more on an original loan if you pay a minimum payment. And that's what I want you to understand from these tables.